Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we'll discuss 25 important questions from physics which are important for your all type of entrance examinations, especially for the entrance examinations after class 10. Now let us see our first question. If heat is supplied to a body, then its temperature, option choice A, increases, option choice B, may or may not increase, option choice C, remains constant, option choice D, none of these. As we observe our day-to-day phenomenon on supplying heat, then we know that temperature of substance does not remain constant. So option choice C cannot be our answer. We have seen frequently that temperature increases, but there is one phenomenon. In such process, the on supplying heat, temperature does not change. For example, when we heat 0 degree centigrade of ice, it becomes 0 degree centigrade of water by absorbing some amount of heat. It means it is absorbing heat, but its temperature is still same. The same phenomenon occurs when we heat water at 100 degree centigrade, then it becomes water vapor at 100 degree centigrade. In such process, it takes certain amount of heat, but its temperature remains same. So answer for this question is option choice B, temperature may or may not increase. Temperature increases in normal phenomena, but in the case of state change, in the case of change of state, the temperature remains constant. That phenomenon is called latent heat. Now let us see question number 2. If a vertical projectile is projected from ground with initial velocity u by making angle x with horizontal, then which of the following remains constant? We know that during the projectile motion, when it is projected with velocity u by making angle certain theta or x, then its u cos theta, that is this horizontal component, or x component, this remains constant. U n cos theta or u cos x, I have tried here x, u cos x, u is also changing, cos x is also changing, but their product remains constant. Because of that, in this case, u is also not constant, cos x is also not constant. So in this option choice D is the correct answer. If a vertical projectile is projected from ground with initial velocity u by making angle x with horizontal, then which one remains constant? None of these remains constant, because both u and cos x are continuously changing. Their product remains constant. So none of these are constant. Question number 3. If a projectile is in a projectile motion, which one is correct? We know that our horizontal velocity u x or u horizontal is equal to u cos theta is constant. If velocity is constant, then corresponding acceleration must be 0. Because of that, horizontal acceleration is 0. Vertical acceleration is in fact not 0, because projectile is a motion in which body moves only under the action of gravity. That is, vertical acceleration will be always acceleration due to gravity. Its value will be plus when it goes up, it goes down, and its value will be minus when it goes up. Then horizontal option, if you see option choice D, vertical velocity is 0. At the maximum height, vertical velocity becomes 0, but it is not always 0. Horizontal velocity is 0. Horizontal velocity is not 0. It is always constant. Because of that, option choice B is the correct answer for question number 3. Question number 4. In a vertical projectile, at which point acceleration and velocity are perpendicular? If we throw a projectile at maximum height, its velocity will be like this and its acceleration will be like this. Because of that, acceleration and velocity becomes perpendicular at maximum height. At maximum height, the vertical component of velocity becomes 0. Only the velocity is given by horizontal component, and that velocity and acceleration due to gravity becomes perpendicular with each other. So at maximum height, in a vertical projectile, the acceleration and velocity are perpendicular. Now question number 5. In S is equal to a plus bt square, what is the unit of a by b? If you see this question carefully, this is from homogeneity. According to principle of homogeneity, in a balanced type of this type of equation, every part of the equation contains same unit, because we cannot add distance with time. If something distance is added with another quantity, that quantity must be distance. So here S is distance. In this question here S is distance. So So A must be distance. Yes is distance, A must be distance, and product of BT square also must be distance. Here only A is distance, but here whole quantity product of BT square is distance. Now if I write unit of excuse me, if I write unit of A, then it will be meter, because S is distance. And if I write unit of BT square as a whole, then that is also meter. And T is time. The question should be clear here. It should write that S is distance and T is time. In such case, we can find unit of B. Unit of B is meter per second square. Unit of B is meter per second square. Now we need to find the unit of A by B. Our A is already meter and our B is meter per second square. On dividing this, meter upon meter per second square will give us second square. Second square is in option choice B. This type of rule, this type of principle is called homogeneity. That states in a balanced physical equation, every part of the expression should contain same unit. So here BT square also should have unit of A, and A should also have unit of S. Now let us move to question number 6. In T is equal to 2 pi root under A by Z, what quantity is A? In this case here 2 pi is a number that is unitless. If we write the unit of T, that will be second, and there is root under. If we write the unit of G is meter per second square. We don't know unit of A. Now we will do squaring both sides. So x square into that m by s square will come in this side is equal to A. S square and s square will cancel. So A is equal to m. A is equal to unit of A is meter. So if meter is if the unit of A is meter, then A must be length. It must be length. It cannot be acceleration. It cannot be velocity. It cannot be force. Because of that, quantity A in this case is length. So option choice C is the correct answer for question number 6. Now let us see question number 7. Which planet is known as red planet? Which planet is known as red planet? We all know the answer of this question is Mars. Mars is known as red planet because of the special substance that is found in the surface of Mars. Its color is red. Question number 8. Which planet is known as Earth twins planet? Earth twins planet is Venus. Venus is known as Earth twins planet. You can make one mnemonics, VE. Venus start from VE. V means Venus, E means Earth, VE. So Venus and Earth are twin planet because of their environment. They are called twin planet. Question number 9. Second largest planet of our solar system is Saturn. Is the second largest planet of our solar system. Saturn. Mercury is the smallest planet and Jupiter is the largest planet. Second largest planet is Saturn. The nearest planet from Earth is from Earth is again Venus. Venus is at the nearest distance from Earth. The question is not it is the nearest distance from Sun. It is the nearest distance from Earth. So Venus is the right answer for question number 10. Question number 11. Transverse wave. In transverse wave, vibration. In transverse wave, this is vibration. Vibration of particle and direction of waves are. In transverse wave, vibration of particles are like this and direction of wave are like this. So if I write the beginning letter of transverse, it is T. Then if this is particle, this is wave. If this is wave, this is particle. So they make 90-degree angle with each other. So in transverse wave, vibration of particle and direction of wave are perpendicular to each other. They are perpendicular to each other in transverse wave. Wavelength of red light. Wavelength of red light is nearly 700 nanometer. Wavelength of red light is nearly 700 nanometer. In some cases you can find 650 to 700 nanometer. In some cases you can find 700 around. So it is nearly 700 nanometer. Question number 13. When Albert Einstein gave the theory E is equal to mc square, Albert Einstein gave this theory in 1905. So 1905 is the correct answer for question number 13. That is in option choice C. Classical mechanics does not work when? Classical mechanics does not work in both of these cases. When particles travels with speed of light, in that case classical mechanics does not work. And if the particles are very microscopic, in that case also classical mechanics does not work. In such case we need quantum mechanics. So option choice C is the correct answer for question number 14. Now let us move to question number 15. Sky is blue because of scattering of light. Blue light scatters most. Because of that we see blue sky. So sky is blue because of scattering of light. When did Stephen Hawking died? Stephen Hawking died on March 14, 2018. On March 14, 2018. We can remember this from pi. Pi means 3.14. 3 means January, February, March, and 14. So March 14, 2018. Question number 17. The famous book Optic, O-P-T-I-C-K, was written by Optic. This book was written by Sir Isaac Newton. Optic, O-P-T-I-C-K. This is not O-P-T-I-C-S. The original name of book is O-P-T-I-C-K. So it was written by Sir Isaac Newton. The book Principia was written by, again this is not Principal, this is Principia. It was also written by Sir Isaac Newton. His two famous books are Principia and Optics. Question number 19. Which statement about alternating current is wrong? We cannot, let us see option choice D. We cannot use alternating current in electrolysis. This is right, this is true. AC was discovered by Nikola Tesla. This is also true. Now if we see this, DC is more dangerous than AC, and option choice A, AC is more dangerous than DC. In this case the wrong statement is option choice B. Option choice B is the wrong statement. All other are correct statement. AC is more dangerous than DC because of peak value of AC is root under 2 times than that of the value of DC. So if I feel electric shock of 220 volt DC, then the maximum value or peak value of 220 volt DC will be 220 volt only. But if I feel electric shock from 220 volt AC, then I will feel the maximum or peak value in the process of that electric shock. I will feel root under 2 times 220 volt, that is 311 voltage. So peak value of AC is 311 voltage, and nature of AC is attractive. It attracts a body and continuously supplies the electric shock of this magnitude. Maximum magnitude is this magnitude. Because of that AC is more dangerous than DC. In this question we need to find the wrong option choice. Wrong option choice is option choice B. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 19. Question number 20. Who is known as Prince of Experiment? Michael Faraday is known as Prince of Experiment. He did large number of experiment in the lab. Because of that Michael Faraday is known as Prince of Experiment. He was inspired by the Sir Humphrey David. He was the assistant of Humphrey David, and he did large number of experiment in his lab. Because of that he is known as Prince of Experiment. He discovered benzene, structure of benzene, and he did the experiment, famous experiment called electromagnetic induction, Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. Question number 21. Where was Albert Einstein born? Albert Einstein was born in Germany. Question number 22. Madame Curie won Nobel Prize in. Madame Curie won Nobel Prize in 1903 and in 1911. In 1903 she won Nobel Prize in physics, and in 1911 she won Nobel Prize in chemistry. In physics because of radioactivity, in chemistry because of discovery of 2 important elements. So option choice D is the correct answer for question number 22. Madame Curie won Nobel Prize in 1903 and in 1911. Question number 23. SI unit of universal gas constant is, we know that PV is equal to nRT. If we see this nRT, then we need to find the unit of R. R is called universal gas constant. Here if we multiply P and V, it will always give energy. Unit of energy is joule, because P is pressure is force per unit area, V is volume is meter cube. If we multiply that, or if you solve that, you will get joule. You will get unit of joule, and joule is here, N is always measured in mole. So if we make R alone, then we will get joule per mole, and T will also come here in the denominator. Joule per mole per Kelvin, or joule per mole Kelvin. That is in option choice B. So option choice B is the correct answer for this question number 23. Joule per mole Kelvin is the SI unit of universal gas constant. Question number 24. X-rays are option choice A fast moving electrons, option choice B fast moving protons, option choice C fast moving neutrons, option choice D electromagnetic radiations. In fact, X-rays are chargeless and electron and proton cannot be the answer. Neutron is fast moving neutrons, it is not charged, but answer for this question is electromagnetic radiation. X-rays are electromagnetic radiations. Question number 25. Surface tension depends on. Surface tension does not depend on this quantity, not volume, not surface tension, surface area, not length. Option choice D is the correct answer. In fact, surface tension depends on temperature, molecular attraction. Because of that, it does not depend on volume, surface area and length. Thank you very much. All the best for your upcoming result and upcoming entrance examinations. See you.